so this is Dishing Up, aka Ryan. This is also a project of mine. Had help from a friend. Well, as she call it, a mentor, Jordan. He helped me build this, but I mainly did most of it. It's all made out of wood, basically, except for the back. It's got some sleet tile. You got the nighttime bulb, both the basking bulbs. That's a 50 watt, and that is a 100 watt. That's a 10.0 UVB bulb. Actually made a sky on the top. This is English walnut shells on the bottom instead of sand, because sand is not good for dragons, because it's just when they swallow it or take a mouthful, it can't digest properly. So this is the thermometer and hydrometer on the side. This is for like a plant or something. I glued that on, like for leaves or whatever to dangle. That is also the thermometer for the cooler side, and that's the warmer side. That fan is blowing air into the tank to produce circulation, and that is blowing it out. So it's constantly going in and out the tank, and it's circulating through the tank because there is no like holes or anything for it. Okay, now on the top here, I got a timer that has both the basking bulbs plus the UVB bulb onto one timer, so it shuts off at the same time. And then as soon as this shuts off, the nighttime timer, the nighttime bulb will go right on. And then this is the connection for the fans. The daylight bulbs, all the daylight bulbs are connected into one little outlet right in there. All the wires are connected, so it's just one input. And then the fans also, instead of plugging in two different plugins for each fan, I also connected it into there, into a different one, to make it into one little plug-in. Alright, now I'm gonna be putting in my basking spot first. Alright, now the basking spot is fairly large, so I had to put that in. This is the basking spot. It's fairly big and kind of heavy. Alright, so I need to first I need to dig out some spots. I just need to see where it will go into. Gotta dig out the spot so it's firmly on the ground. You can't quite see what I'm doing, but it's all good. Alright. Just so it's firmly on the ground, perfectly level, not on sand. Alright, and I'm just gonna bury them a little bit here. Move the sand around just a tiny bit. Alright. Should be good. Nextly, I'm going to be putting in the hide. And then the hide will be going right about here. So I'm gonna place it in. And then I am going to dig out the spot for it. Maybe you can see this time. I'll try to show a little bit more. Alright, this is the hide spot. They tend to go to sleep in here. I'm gonna put it right here in the corner under the nighttime bulb. That way it is a little bit warmer at night for it, instead of being completely cold. I'm just gonna dig this out so it's set right on the ground. And I won't chance for anything. Alright, I'm just gonna fill it up in here. Alright, so I did that. I'm gonna fix it up in a little bit. I'm nextly going to put in the water bowl, which is this. Okay, now I made this white because when sand gets in it, I need to be able to see and be able to take it out. But I think I'm gonna put it under here. Yeah, let's put that under there. I'm gonna try to dig it out just a tiny bit more. Not as much as the other ones, just a little bit to get it so it's in place. I used a 10-quart bag for the sand. Ugh, I already put sand in it. I used a 10-quart bag of sand for this, and I also have a extra little 5-quart that I've been kind of using. That's just in case for just if things need to be filled up, I have a bag. Nextly, I'm going to put in some leaves. It's right here. Just gonna put that right up in there since I glued that in there. And I glue that in there so I can always replace these leaves just in case I don't like them or something later on. Just gonna fill them up in here. Alright. Alright, now that I got that, I have the water, the basking spot, the hide, the plants. I also have another plant thing that I'm going to use. I'm thinking I'm going to put it right through here. It's kind of open. I'm going to dig it up a little bit right there and set it right on in there. Kind of bury it kind of in a little bit here. That way it looks